August 9th, 2014, approximately 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Miss Kitty Meow is in a patch of sunlight from the door. Now she's not, because I said so. Now she's
So
right there.
you start recording, she stopped playing.
No, I was recording, but as soon as I said she was in a patch of sunlight, she moved. And the glass from our coffee table. That's a nice design there on the carpet. Of course, oh. I'm trying to hide. I think there's a map on the floor from your game. Where'd she? She doesn't have claws. When we got her, she didn't have front claws. So the string slips easily from her hand. Oh my gosh, play with the string already. Perfectly good ways to patch up sunlight. Saturday, August 9th, 2014, approximately 9:23 p.m. Ambulance. So it's the Supermoon. Sure looks super. I'm on the balcony, and today we went for a walk. Started out to go around the block because I've shown trees over in the distance over there, and you'd think there's a bunch of trees, but I told my husband no, there isn't. It just looks like it. Turns out there is a park over there, but I don't know. I don't think it's much of one. Not very inviting, you know, but got dressed anyway and we went over there. Well, we didn't go over there, we went around a side street. And it turns out there's a nursing home there. And that's where about 5 or 6 trees are in front, and that's the foliage you see from here in the distance. And maybe there's a couple trees behind that building on the outline of the park. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of trees over there, but there isn't. I mean, yes, it's nice to have those trees, but it's like a facade. The park itself is just grass. It's a good sized area from what we can tell, but you can't get at it from that street. You'll have to go around to another block or so to get to it, and I guess there'll be an entrance, like a sidewalk thing. I didn't want to go. I really, I was well, before we even left the house, I was was a wreck about... How come I can't find the road again? Oh, there it is. I was a wreck about, even going outside. I was panic attack. And, it continued. And the sun was really hot. It's nice and cool right now. Very lovely summer night. Well, in temperate, I guess, because it's so nice and cool. It's great for someone like me. You know, beautiful and breezy. But it was so hot and during the day, and it was, you know, the sun was bright, and I guess you would call it a beautiful day, but for me it was just very uncomfortable, and I was wearing my sweater, and because I still can't fit my t-shirts. Well, I could, but I would not like how I look in them. And so that had me stressed out. But I still was trying to go out for this walk. But I was freaking out the whole time. I haven't freaked out like that in a while. It makes me feel awful. I know it was one of those days where it comes out of nowhere, and it's like a reminder that if there's any doubt that I've got, you know, anxiety and such, well, it's not to be doubted on one of those one of those days. Before that, I could talk about the possibility of maybe getting one of the few jobs in this town that I could work that wouldn't affect my skin condition, like, let's say, applying at the one bookstore. But have a day like today where I freak out about, it just reminds me that I'm not there yet. And I don't need to be. I mean, as far as I don't have to get a job, so, you know, I should chill out about it, but then now and then I'll feel bad, even though I do have an income coming in. Oh, it should be more, is what I think. No, I should take care of my health, get better, and be thankful. It's a pretty moon. Very pretty. Nice to see people in the mall. Kid bicycling. I wish they had bike paths and bike lanes or something throughout this town, because really the only way to get across vast, boring distances in this small city is if you cycle. If you're not a car person. And most kids and teens and that aren't. Some adults can't afford cars either. Most of the commuters are out-of-towners, or the people that live in all the cookie-cutter expensive houses around in the suburbs that don't really shop or do anything here. I like the color of the sky tonight. I don't know. It's gonna just show up as blackish. It's actually this hues of blue. Yeah, it's not gonna show up. I just hated being so down on myself today. It doesn't change anything. And to feel so down about my weight today compared to a couple days ago. When, yeah, I mean, I knew my weight was up and everything, but not up, but I know that I'm, I've got a problem. I still, went outside and to the mall to do banking and went to the store, and I didn't freak out, but today I looked in the mirror, and not for the first time, I look every time, but today it's as if I had put on another 20 in like a matter of a day or two, and I haven't, but my brain just totally messed with me and made me feel completely horrible about myself. I felt really undeserving of being able to just,